Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before we get to the news, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get to the latest Lakers updates. What's up, Lakers fans? Gather around, because today we've got one of those stories that gets the hearts of Los Angeles fans racing. Could this be the moment for a major change in the roster? The off-season chatter is heating up, and there's one name rising in the trade rumors. We're talking about Jared Vanderbilt. After a rocky start, the Lakers found their groove in the Western Conference, especially following the failed pursuit of Luka Doncic back in February. The team hit its stride and locked in a solid position on the standings, finishing third overall. But the real battle begins this Saturday against the sixth-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves in the playoffs. But what if the journey ends earlier than expected? A first-round exit wouldn't be the end of the world, but with 2025 free agency approaching, the front office will have to treat this summer with urgency. So here's the question for you, Lakers Nation: who should be moved to make room for new pieces? Could this be the time to say goodbye to Vanderbilt? The 26-year-old forward, on a $37 million contract, has fallen short offensively. While he's a versatile defender, capable of guarding everything from guards to big men, his lack of production on offense continues to be a glaring weakness. What about you? Do you still see a place for Vanderbilt on a team with championship aspirations? Or is it time to look for a more complete player who can contribute on both ends of the court? The reality is that, despite his defensive upside, Vanderbilt's injuries and offensive limitations could land him at the center of trade talks this offseason. For the franchise, trading Vanderbilt would open up financial flexibility and new roster opportunities. That $37 million contract is significant, and moving it could help the team invest in a more well-rounded player. The coaching staff, the front office, and even the players know the team is just one or two pieces away from going toe-to-toe with heavyweights like the Thunder and Celtics. In such a competitive conference, every advantage matters, and the time to wait on Vanderbilt's offensive development might be running out. Now, let's talk about Vanderbilt's side. Even though he's not in his best form, this change could be exactly what he needs. In Los Angeles, he's been plagued by injuries, offensive inconsistency, and an unstable role in the rotation. But in a new team, with a different system, more minutes, and maybe less pressure, Vanderbilt could rediscover his best basketball. He's still young at 26 and has a defensive profile that many coaches covet. A fresh environment could reignite the player once seen as a key piece of a contending team. So while it may seem like an ending, this split could be the perfect fresh start for both sides. For the Lakers, a chance to restructure with a focus on winning a title. For Vanderbilt, a new opportunity to prove his value in a different setting. From a technical standpoint, Vanderbilt has always brought defensive value. He can guard multiple positions, is quick, physical, and instinctive. But in today's NBA, especially on a team like the Lakers that's under constant pressure to deliver, defense alone isn't enough. You need to contribute on offense, space the floor, make smart decisions, and be at least a credible threat. That's where Vanderbilt has fallen short. On top of that, the injury history over the past 2 seasons has hurt his consistency and made him unavailable during key stretches. When you look at a $37 million contract, the expectation is that a player impacts both sides of the ball consistently, and he simply hasn't. That said, he's still young and has trade value. Several teams in the league looking for defense and energy could be interested, which would make a deal not only possible but potentially beneficial for everyone involved. Vanderbilt's departure seems not only likely, but necessary. For the Lakers, it's an opportunity to retool the roster with more depth, versatility, and offensive firepower. For Vanderbilt, it's a fresh start, away from the intense spotlight of Los Angeles, and a chance at redemption. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think? If you were in the Lakers front office, would you keep Vanderbilt and bet on a bounce-back season, or would you trade him for a more complete piece to help in the championship chase? Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you next time, Lakers Nation.